Maybe they'll determine that they'll determine they don't want to do it anymore.
It is now 7 o'clock. We'll begin the meeting for the Board of Mayor and Aldermen, June 3rd, 2014. We do have a quorum. Alderman Green, you will have the prayer tonight, and the pledge will be led by me.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, thank you for this beautiful day that you've given us, and thank you that we were all able to get up and come out tonight to the meeting, and we thank you for the ones that have come to hear what's going on in our city. And Lord, everybody on this board and in the whole City Hall has worked very hard to make things happen, and we've all been so blessed with many, many blessings from you this year. And we just pray for the ones that are sick. Maybe some are not even able to come to the meeting. And we pray especially for Donna as she's going through problems with her knee. Be with her, bless her. And be with each and every employee, because everybody, dear Lord, is doing their very best, and we thank you. And all these things we ask in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Face the flag. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, I hope everyone had the opportunity to read over the minutes. We did have 3 different sets of minutes. Do I have a motion to approve or to deny these minutes?
Motion to approve.
Okay. I have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Departmental reports. Fire.
Mayor, Alderman, for the month of May 2014, we had a total of 153 calls, consisted of 2 structure fires, 14 fire alarms, 1 vehicle fire, 3 hazardous materials calls, 27 motor vehicle accidents, 89 medical calls, 7 emergency miscellaneous calls, and 10 non-emergency miscellaneous calls. Average response time for the month of May 2014 was 3.1 minutes, and our total water consumption for the same month was 1,300 gallons.
And I believe you have 3 in the audience with you tonight.
We do
You
have,
might like to introduce.
yeah, we have at least 3 new engineers in here with us tonight. John Rutledge, Noah Ritz, and Chad Williams are here with us tonight.
Oh, wow.
We've been doing a lot of promotions over the past couple of weeks. As you know, we've promoted 3 new shift commanders, captains, as well as putting on two of those moved up from lieutenant's positions. So we had 2 lieutenant's positions opened. We fill those now, and 9 engineer slots come open. So we went through the testing of that today and closed that on out. So I wish everybody to go online and look at everybody that's got these promotions over the past couple of weeks and congratulate them all. They've been put through the ringer for the past month. So I think they're all relieved tonight that that process is over. So what they don't know is it's just begun for them. So, but anyway, very proud of them all.
Thank you very much. Congratulations, gentlemen. Police Department.
Mayor, Vice Mayor, Alderman, you have the report for the month of May. You don't have a year-to-date comparing May to May because of some of the issues we have with our conics. But I have good news there. Unless you have any questions, I'll go ahead and tell you about what all's coming. It's been very busy, as you know. We're still in the process of getting the Motorola back-end equipment where it's operational and communicating with downtown. We got the indication today that we are getting connectivity there. So hopefully it won't be much longer before we're ready to go online with a new radio back-end and be able to do the things we need to. With our CAD, RMS, and mobile software and hardware project, we're really cranking up this month. Next week will be all the dispatchers in the room for at least 2 days each, which means we got a lot of shuffling around with the people to do, but during that week, they're going to train all of them with the end user training for the new CAD. And then, come here, Rick, give me a peck on your head too. Everything goes okay, good Lord willing, they'll flip a switch and we'll go live on the 16th of this month with the CAD portion. And then we'll go through and do go live with our law enforcement records management portion, not full blown with the officers entering information into, but we'll also go live on the 16th through the 20th. They'll be here on site for the firms as well, the fire records management side. We've got on through then into July, and we're adjusting this a little bit because they wanted to do our train the trainer law enforcement records management the 7th through the 11th, and we've asked them to bump that down 1 week so that it's the week before we do the end user. And right now we're scheduled, if nothing happens, they will be on site here. We'll go live with the mobile law enforcement records management and fire records management, both, on the 21st through the 1st of August. They'll be here and be going through that process. So we've got a lot of things going on. We've got some issues still with getting the devices for all the apparatus and getting them configured and installed and so on, and we're not real sure whether that's going to be an actual go live or it'll be desktop for a while. But we're looking at a lot of stuff over the next month and a half, or next 2.5 months actually, with that program being up and running, and it'll be an awesome asset to the city by the time it's over with. We won't have to worry down the road. Hopefully in the 4th quarter of this calendar year, we won't have to worry about these issues we have now, because we'll actually have a dashboard and you all will be able to go on and look at it, dashboard format that will give you information where things are happening, et cetera, which will be awesome.
That is awesome.
Plus for the citizens too down the road. That's coming too.
Fantastic.
Any questions?
Question? Good job, Chief.
Thank you.
Rescue unit. I don't see anyone here with them tonight. Codes Department.
Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, Aldermen. Randolph couldn't be with us this evening. For the month of May, we had 12 single-family permits issued, 1 commercial, 13 miscellaneous, 1 sign permit, 6 additions, 1 mobile home, and 1 commercial plan review, with a total of 34 permits, and a valuation of $2,651,284. There were 15 plumbing permits issued, 15 mechanical permits issued to go along with the commercial and residential. Complaints, there were 191 tall grass complaints and 89 other municipal complaints. 134 building inspections performed. There were 24 fire inspections performed, with a sprinkler head count of 10,303 this month, and 7 private hydrants. And I'd like to add that for the private hydrants, we're having the property owners to flow those hydrants and paint those bonnets NFPA color code so that the fire department will know what they flow. The monthly revenue with impact fees were $32,040.91, with year-to-date of $112,079.17. Single-family dwelling permits issued were 35 to this up to now, and this time last year that we only had 17, so a little bit of an increase. That's all I have. Thank you.
Mr. Buck. Parks and Recreation.
Mayor, Vice Mayor, Aldermen, you see our numbers here. It's been a really busy month for us. Concessions done really well. We've had 2 BPA tournaments and total revenue of $30,000. We have a Parks Advisory meeting on the 16th of June, and then a Senior Advisory Committee meeting on June the 19th. And while on the subject of the seniors, we've been really busy at the park with the ball league and the playground build and everything else. I would like for the senior center members, staff members, to stand up and be recognized. Get up, come on. Cassidy, Linda Tomlin, and Melissa.
Yeah.
There they are. They do a great job. I don't get down there much anymore, and I don't have to. They do so good down there. They're spoiling the seniors rotten, so they're loving that down there. And at the same time, while we're giving kudos, Garland and Kyle and Stormwater and Codes and everybody else in Public Works that's been out there trying to get the playground thing, get it ready to start digging holes tomorrow. I believe everything is where it needs to be. So we're going to start digging holes first thing in the morning. And as with any huge project, you have little bumps in the road, but it's going to come out fine. Everything's going to be good. And the upcoming events we have 3 BPA tournaments this month. So we're trying to wrap ball up, so it's very busy, but we're going to make it.
Good job.
All right.
Very good. Finance.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Alderman. Tonight's report represents 10 months into our fiscal year. For our general fund, revenues have exceeded expenses by approximately $730,000. In our local sales tax, we've collected approximately $3.6 million. That's $438,000 better than what we budgeted at this time, and $241,000 better than prior year. In a State Street Aid Fund, expenditures have exceeded revenues by approximately $377,000. In the Stormwater Fund, revenues have exceeded expenditures by approximately $331,000. And in the Water Sewer Fund, revenues have exceeded expenditures by approximately $1.3 million. Second page represents the various balances in our bank accounts. And the third page represents a comparison to prior year. In the general fund, revenues are down by $50,000, and expenses are up $1.6 million. And in the water sewer fund, revenues are up $282,000, and expenses are up approximately $305,000. Any questions?
Any questions?
Thank you.
Phyllis. Library, Ms. Donna.
Mayor, Vice Mayor, Alderman, good evening. For the month of May, we checked out 7,639 books. The attendance in the library was 8,641 with an average per day of 346. We issued 170 new cards. We had 24 programs, an attendance of 1,073. There were 3,020 computer users. We are in the midst of summer reading. This was day 2, and the staff is extremely excited to let you all know that on day 2, this is second day of summer reading, we have signed up 203 readers, 124 listeners, 47 teens, 71 adults, for a total of 445 people.
Wow.
So we're really excited. The enthusiasm is, yes, staff deserves a hand. Enthusiasm is really high at the library. We've had many patrons who have come in that may not have used the library in several years, and they're getting their cards renewed, they're signing up. It's just a lot of fun. We're having a lot of good things happening. National Donut Day is Friday, June the 6th. I will not invite the police. You guys know that you can come. But I will not insult you by personally inviting the police to come to the library. But you know you're welcome. We will have donuts and coffee, and that's at 9 a.m. There you go. Well, they're always there when we need them, and we appreciate it. Also, the police is very kindly doing a crime scene investigating family program for us. Christine Keeves came over, and we've planned a great program for June the 19th at 6 p.m., and we want to really fill that room up for Christine. Do you have any questions?
Any questions? Thank you, Ms. Donna.
Thank
I hope
you.
everything goes well with your surgery.
Thank you, I appreciate
We think
that.
about you.
Thank you.
Water treatment.
Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, Alderman, Bruce. This is our summary for the month of April at the water treatment plant. We produced or sent out 71,328,000 gallons. Our membrane unit contributed to 7.5 million of that. The water went out, relating to the resale of the water and the savings of a little over 14,000 from Metro sewer fees. With the increase in construction of the 2-inch water lines and all this, the water plant cleared 5 sections of water line for use. We do it they have the bacteriological testing. They test it one day, then they go back 24 hours, test it again, make sure everything is clean and clear to go for the public. So they had 5 sections done this month. Cross connection, it's getting to be springtime, so there's the pool inspections and everybody's putting their irrigation systems back in service. So they're really busy. Our maintenance at the plant was $13,647. It's a lot of little things that are adding up to a lot there, so it's coming along really well. With our technical issues, a lot of the quality calls we're having now is after meter changeouts or the 2-inch lines improvements, people are witnessing different pressures. So some of them didn't have pressure regulators, they have to call in for high pressure. Some of them it just jogs at the little device and they lose pressure. But that's mostly the calls we're getting on that. Our safety, we didn't have any accidents, anything to mention. Our training this month was in electrical safety. I called today, I emailed the guy about the SCADA view for the city. He told me 2 weeks after we got all the POs in. Last week was the end of the 3rd week. So what I think they're doing is the guy was out of office with the word from the other guys. They're loading everything at their site. So when they come in, everything will be loaded on the PCs and just ready to start up. So hopefully that's coming soon next week, possibly, which will give everybody a good view of what's happening at the water plant and around the system. But that's about all I have.
Any questions? Thank you. Public Works.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Alderman. This is for the month of May. You have the numbers here. We've had a busy month on the brush, and we've done a lot of street patching throughout the city with 42 and a half hours overtime, and 31 of that being on call. In the shop, we've been pretty busy changing oils and getting these cars ready to go out for gov deals. I think one day, I think 2 days, I had one of the mechanics out and helping us on the streets and stuff, but that's all I got.
You guys are just wore out. You can tell the ones that's been working at the playground. You can see their red faces, and Kyle's sitting over there, Garland, and I know his crew.
I want to thank Kyle and his guys. We couldn't pull it off.
So
I mean, we had everybody out there. We had every truck in the city running, trying to get this going,
and we just want y'all to know how much we appreciate that. And I hope y'all get to see those children's faces when the first day they get.
We didn't see 3 coming over. I want to know when it's going to be. So
So
they're ready to come.
that's awesome. And we just want y'all to know how much we appreciate you. And we will have sunscreen out there for tomorrow.
I had it on today.
But thank you guys
Any
so
questions?
much. Please let your crews all know. Thank you. Utilities.
Mayor, Alderman, good afternoon. Water Department for the month of May generated 85 work orders. We had 8 new meter sets, answered 120 Tennessee 1 calls, had 2 mainline breaks and 12 service line breaks. Estimate 11,610 gallons of water not sold, and our overtime hours was 48. Special project AMR, of course. Promised y'all another big number this month, 779 meters installed. Also, I'd like to thank Fire Department and Stormwater for helping out with that when they get a chance. That's been a benefit to us. Sewer Department, we generated 94 total work orders, 61 service calls, 33 pump stations, had 2 final grinder pump inspections. We rebuilt 10 grinder pumps in-house, and a total of 67 hours overtime. And there again, sewer guys going out installing meters every chance they get to.
Yeah, good job, Mike.
And also, I'd like to also say, I failed to mention a month ago, we've had 2 new recent hires. Jason Schuler comes in with a Collections 2 certification to the sewer department, so we're pleased with that. And Richard Rice, he has water treatment license and a small water system, so got some experience coming in.
Excellent, got you some help now.
Yes, ma'am.
Good job, thank you.
Thank you.
Human Resources.
Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, and Aldermen. Here is the report for Human Resources. We had 7 external jobs posted with 127 applicants, 3 new hires, 36 interest cards submitted, 4 resignations, 3 workers' compensation claims, 1 liability claim, 91 care here appointments, 2 no-shows, 315 care here enrollments, 7 HRAs conducted, 349 dependent lives were covered, and 190 employee lives covered. Total claim dollars for the month, $181,437. And I'm happy to say that I was delighted in helping the fire department with their interview process. Want to give them a hand. They did a great job in pulling this off. A lot of time involved in interviewing, and they did a fabulous job. So again, I want to congratulate the fire department for a successful promotional opportunity for the firefighters who were promoted. Okay. Are there any questions?
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right. All right. Time for Employee of the Month. And I'm going to brag on this employee just a little bit. Anytime you see this man, no matter what he's doing, you can ask him to help, and he does it with a smile on his face. And we love to pick on him. We love to aggravate him. And he is just one of the best people I know around here and is willing to help any department. And I think everybody will agree with me that this is a most deserved Employee of the Month. Mr. David McGowan, would you step forward, please? On David. I can always get him going.
And this is pretty embarrassing. But I think that's why I did.
The City of Laverne Certificate of Appreciation is hereby granted to David McGowan for your dedication and hard work for the City of Laverne. The city hereby recognizes you as Employee of the Month for June 2014 and thanks you for the excellent work you do for this city. No, David, we know we can see the love in your heart for this city. And we just want to show you how much we do appreciate you.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Do I say it? Or you just want to present it to all of us? Okay.
take this opportunity to present an award that was won by the water system, awarded to the water system. It's just from diligence. It's the Water Fluoridation Quality Award for Laverne in the state of Tennessee. It just shows that during the year of 2012, they're a little late getting these out. But for 12 consecutive months, they stayed within, the whole system stayed within the EPA guidelines of fluoridation. Laverne elected in 1995 to start injecting fluoride into the water system, which was termed to some as one of the great wonders. Some of us early middle-aged folks don't really get the benefits of it because we never had it in our younger years. But it's really great for the children that are growing up, and it kind of goes inside with the building of our park. So we're going for the future of the children to keep everything going. But I've been in water treatment for, let's see, 6 days ago it was 30 years. And 3 times in the last 7 years, the city has won this fluoridation award. So that makes 3 times that I've got it. So I've never worked in a system that's actually got an award. We're regulated by the city rules, our ethical rules, our state rules, and this is on a national level. This comes from the Center of Disease Control. So it's not won by every system, so it's something we proudly present to the board, which truly has helped out. In 2011, we upgraded a lot of our pumping systems that inject the chemicals with the board's approval. We came to y'all and said, you know, we're just outdated on some things and needed upgrading, and wasn't objected. We have everything we need to ensure the public health of the water and the quality of it. So this is just one of the recognitions that we're proud to present. It's a group effort. It comes from procuring the chemicals to the distribution guys and just everybody involved. It's not a one-person thing, for sure. But that's what we have.
That's
2012.
Well, we say it right there. We want everybody to see that. That's right. Well, may have to, there you go. Thank you so much. We like getting those kind of awards, especially in water. Good job. Okay, down to old business. Second reading, ordinance 2014-08, an ordinance of the City of Laverne, Tennessee, adopting the annual budget and tax rate for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2014 through June 30th, 2015.
Motion to approve.
I have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
None opposed. Second reading, ordinance 2014-09, an ordinance to amend Title 7 of the Laverne Municipal Code by adding a new Chapter 7 regarding the creation of the Laverne Fire Department Volunteer Division.
Motion to approve.
I have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second. I'm sorry, do I have any discussions on any of these? Y'all stop me. I see none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Next, we have our consent agenda items. We did go over these in great detail at the workshop. Do I have a motion to approve or to deny the consent agenda items?
Motion to approve.
I have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye. New business. First reading, ordinance 2014-11, an ordinance to amend the 2013-2014 fiscal year general fund budget. Do I have a motion to approve or to deny?
Motion to approve.
I have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have 2 seconds. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. First reading, ordinance 2014-13, -12, an ordinance to amend the 2013-2014 fiscal year state street aid fund budget.
Motion to approve.
I have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. First reading, ordinance 2014-13, an ordinance to amend the 2013-2014 fiscal year senior citizens fund budget.
Motion to approve.
I have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
First reading, ordinance 2014-14, an ordinance to amend the 2013-2014 fiscal year grants fund budget.
Motion to approve.
I have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Resolution 2014-18, a resolution of the City of Laverne to appropriate funds to the nonprofit organizations. Motion to approve or to deny?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
I have a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Resolution 2014-19, a resolution to approve a nonprofit donation to the Laverne Middle School using the nonprofit funds returned from the health department.
Motion to approve.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Number 13, motion to approve interlocal agreement with the town of Smyrna to provide wastewater treatment services for the proposed Oliver Constable development on Blair Road. We heard anything from Smyrna?
Yes, you have in your packets the final version. We did have several emails going back and forth trying to iron out the remaining issues that we have. I believe everything has been met to both sides' concerns, and so we should be good to go.
So,
Motion
excellent.
to approve.
I have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second. Let's do a roll call. Alderman Green?
Aye.
Vice Mayor?
Aye.
Alderman Roper?
Aye.
And I vote aye. Motion carries. Now we're down to the mayor and alderman comments. We'll start with you, Alderman Green.
I don't have anything.
Okay, the quiet.
Nothing.
Nothing?
No, ma'am.
Wow.
It's all up to
Okay,
you.
I'm sorry, but I've got to. We have got to say a big, huge thank you. I want to go over this again because this has been such a huge endeavor for this city with the new playground out in Lake Forest. And we do need to mention Mr. Darrell Holmes of Holmes Construction. He donated time and equipment out there to help us get this playground level. And so if you see Mr. Holmes, please thank him for all that he's done out there for that park and to let him know that we appreciate it. And also, again, to our very own, our city engineer, Stormwater, Garland, your crew, AC, all of them, anyone that has dealt with the playground today, please stand up. Come on, guys, don't be shy. Get up, Kyle. Get up, Garland. Get up, Michael. Everybody stand up. Thank y'all so much. You guys, we know now why y'all are directors and the positions that y'all are in. Y'all are true leaders, and this shows how you prove that teamwork pays off. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of all of our hearts up here. And I can't wait to see those kids' faces. And with that being said, let's end on a good note. Good night, everybody. Thank you. Meeting adjourned.